and get where I want to be. Okay, so for those of you that don't know, I'm Becky. I am the executive manager of this team, and hopefully this month will be stepping up to director. So if you are listening to this later on, hopefully I'm your director. And today I'm just going to go over the basics of everything. I'm going to go through it kind of quickly, but just know if you're new, you will have me or your manager or your recruiter to help you go through it later. The point of this is just to kind of show you where things are. So if you're new and you need to know how to put orders in and get to our files and all that, I just want to show you where stuff is. Okay. So to start, I want to show you our Rock-On files. Everybody should have been emailed our file. This belongs to our business leader, Kirsten. She is our business leader. That was repetitive, sorry. But so this does not belong to Tupperware. This is special to Rock-On. This is the secret to our success, the reason we are #1 in the entire company. And so make sure you are not sharing this outside of Rock-On, okay? I'm just going to show you some of the basics in here. So if we go to Facebook Parties tab here, you will have instructions on how to run a Facebook party. So we've got our party games here. There's tons and tons of games that you can add to your parties. There is party templates. We used to only have one of these, which would be Janelle's Games and Post. But through the years, we've had some other directors come up with some great ideas, and we've got all of their templates on here now. But this is our basic 5-day Facebook party, and she has laid it out so that you have instructions for every day. You know, you have instructions for your party setup. She tells you here she gives you the images and the wording. She has all of our product posts and what day you want to put them up. Day 1, day 2, day 3, all of your games. And if you click on them, you can kind of pick which one you want to do. And it's going to give you an image plus your wording to put in your post. Okay, and that goes the same for any of them. So you can kind of click around there and see, so like day 3, same thing, you have an option for all the different games you could do. She gives you the wording and the image, okay? Let's see. You have your pre-party games too. You can do your keychain games are good for getting some extra parties booked. There's extra games. She has morning after the party, what you want to post. She has your evening post. First day, second day. This template is really good here too, because it is where you can come and keep track of your points. And you put the points in, and the points then will add up at the end. There's some instructions of what you want to tell your host here. And then this one is kind of like your Tupperware Bible. If you have this, you're good to go, because it shows you all of those, what all those files say, but all in one. So event description is here, communication with your host, what you want to be talking to them about. If there's a certain question that your customers have, there's some wording there. And then it goes through each day. So your first post, we do a 7 a.m., a 1 p.m., and a 7 p.m. post. So it gives you the wording that you do for each of those times for each day. And then if you want to play bingo, There's the bingo wording and numbers, wording for wrapping up your party. So this just basically has everything you need here to run a 5-day party. Our 5-day parties is where we started. Janelle, our executive director, created them, and it is a very large part of Rock On success. Okay. And then you guys can go through and look at the other ones. They're just made by other directors and just kind of ways, different ways that you can do things. I go based on Janelle's party still, but I go through and I might steal some of the other posts or images. Chrissy's party images are really great. I really like some of hers, so I've put some of those into my parties. A 30-minute party is really great to do with your VIP group. It's a good way to do like a mystery host or get your, if you need just some extra sales or an extra party, like I did the challenge that if you guys put in an extra party on the 19th, then this is a good thing to add in to just kind of drum up some sales. And there's 45 minutes, there's all these different things. So just go ahead and read through it. This actually daily instructions goes with Janelle's. It gives you literally word for word what you need to be doing each day. Okay. So it is all laid out here for you guys. This is very special for our team. And like I said, a big part of our success. So use it. Okay. Let's go back. Another thing I want you guys to see in here is our flyer images. Again, these belong to Rock On, and they're Chrissy O'Donnell on our team makes all of our images for us. So each month when we have a new flyer, you will see new images in here, and you will see that down here on the right-hand corner it says Tupperware Rock On. That means it belongs to our team, and it has been reviewed, and it is correct, because you will be able to join a bunch of groups on Facebook. There's all kinds of Tupperware groups, and you will get some really great information, and you will get some bad information. And there's been times where somebody would get a flyer with wrong pricing, wrong dates, and then you've got a really mad customer, and then you're asking me what to do, or Valerie what to do, or your recruiter, your manager, whatever. So we ask you to stay on Rock On. We have all of the images for you. And if something is wrong here, we can help you. If you are using other images from somewhere else, you kind of got to say, well, you didn't look it over, and now you got to figure out what to do for your customer. Okay? So each month you will see them pop up on here under flyer images. And there's even old ones that are archived. So if there's a sale that, you have a question about, you're like, oh, I knew that was in such and such sale and you need to look for one, they're all in here. All right, so flyer images, banners. This is where you can come to get your banners for your parties. There's these banners with words on them. Archive. There's all different kind of images that you can use as your banners for your VIP group or your parties. Let's see, new consultant info. This would be a good one for you guys to kind of look at, see what you're doing. We have our Confident Start program, where you have 13 weeks from the day you start to earn all of this. It's really, really awesome stuff, and you get it for completely free. So start getting your sales in, and you're going to start continuing to go up the chart and earn more free stuff. All right. Frank is a really great one. It kind of helps you figure out who you should be asking to do parties. But I'm not going to go through each one, but that's just, some great new consultant information if you guys want to look through that. So there's just tons of information here. I'm not going to go through every tab, but you guys can go through it. if you have questions, just go ahead and ask. So those are our files. What one is that? Or what do you mean by what one is that? So you want to ask real quick? I'll not move on until I hear your question. Anybody else have any questions about this? You want to type in or jump on? Corin, if you want to jump on your mic too, that might help.
What about the X-Files one? Is that so you have to get that every time you have a party, you move up then?
Oh, on the, let's see, on the Confident Start program?
Yeah.
Is that what you're asking?
Yeah.
Well, they're based on sales. So for like part level 1 here, it shows you 500, and then you get to choose one of these words. So you have to get 500 in sales to get one of those. Level 2 is 1,000, so it goes up based on your sales here. In your kit, if you haven't gotten it yet, you'll also have a big poster that shows you all of this as well.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
No problem. Okay, so I'm going to move on then to, let's go to Facebook and just look at our resources here. Okay, so we have Valerie's page, which if I step up this month, we will all be leaving Valerie's page and we will be going to my page. But you will have a director's page just like this. And then a few things I want to show you on here are the prize sheet. So Valerie each month sends us all boxes of prizes. And you will get your name added as you earn these prizes. You can read them all and see how you earn them. And then at the top, it shows you that Janelle and Stephanie, our executive directors, have a meeting once a month. They go over the new sales and everything. And the way that you're going to earn these prizes from Valerie is you need to watch the meeting. It is live or it will be recorded. We always post the recording. And you need to send Valerie 3 things that you learned from it. You're going to hear a lot in our business something called aha moments. And you will be asked to send your 3 ahas. So she wants to hear what you learned from the meeting, and then she will send you out your prizes. Okay. On our director page, it's much smaller than Rock On. So if you want, you can always just post random things on here. If you have a question, if you can't get a hold of me, or you can't get a hold of your recruiter or manager, you can always come on here and ask questions. There's an in search of post here that you can, if there's something like from a past sale that a customer is asking for, you can come on here and see if anybody has an extra one, and they can get it to your customer. So just make sure that you're going through here. Valerie does a lot of challenges and a lot of ways to earn prizes from her. Like you'll see at the meetings, all important information. She does some sort of big challenge. Like this month, we're doing bingo. So you can come in here, and every bingo that you get, she's going to send you another prize. You have the prize sheet. You're going to see the welcomes for people. So this is just a really great page to come in and ask questions or share inspiration or what have you. Okay, any questions about are you going to do this? Yes, I will be doing a prize sheet as well. You guys are going to have to bear with me as I will be new at it. Valerie is going to be helping me transition into my own page and everything, but I will have my own prize sheet as well. This is kind of a Rock On thing. Rock On does this prize sheet, so each director does do one. Okay. Okay, let's go to Rock On then. A bit more in here. So this is our business leader, Kirsten's page. The first thing you want to do, you should have all been tagged in our announcement. This goes over everything that you could possibly need to know about Rock On and about Tupperware. There's just an introduction. There's a page showing you what's in or a video showing you what's in your kit. If you're interested in doing live parties, there's a great party by Kirsten, one by Stephanie. They are very different. They do their parties very different, so you can watch both of them and kind of figure out what you're comfortable with. I'm more comfortable personally with Kirsten's style, because Stephanie does a lot of cooking in hers and more demoing, and whereas Kirsten kind of just shows the products and talks about them and does games. So there's tons of videos that will show you what all different kinds of trainings and all different things that you guys can do. If you have a question, there's a good chance it's in here. So how do you set up a host order, understanding a polybag reminder? This is the thing. I will show you guys, you'll see it. But a few of you that have been in there already, this shows you, this pops up when you're doing a host order. There's a little pop-up, so actually it's explaining that. You know, so it's a lot of things that I'm going to show you today, but just more in depth. Okay, so tons and tons of videos for you guys to watch if you have questions. Thank you, Sarah. I see your message. Let's see what else. So a big thing on Rock On is that you can see that there is over 6,000 people on our team on this page. So that means there's a lot of people that could be posting and asking questions and all these things. So Kirsten asked that we do not just randomly post, because if we all do that, none of us would be able to keep up with what is being asked and what we're all trying to find. So Kirsten has everything under sections. So she's got an insertive. Again, this is if you need something and you need to see if somebody else has it, it's there. There's all these different congratulations and welcome posts. There's a great post here for about product questions. So if you have a specific question about a product and you can't find the answer, you can ask there. Let's see what else. There's a post here about etiquette of selling to others. So if you are searching for an item, Sarah, actually, this would be a good one for you to watch, because we kind of talked about this and you didn't understand what I'm saying. So how we sell to each other within Rock On. Kirsten has a certain etiquette and rules that she would like us to follow just to keep, everything respectful and good. So go ahead and read that. She has lots of challenges here. You will also, so on top of our images, Christy does our images, and then we have Janie Stewart, who is actually Janelle Elliott's mom. She is also a top director on our team. She comes in and she does all of our wording. So you can scroll through and see them, or if you click photos over here and go to albums, you're also going to find all of our images here. You click on the image, and over here on the right hand side, you have all of our wording. If you're on a phone, she has the wording down in a comment, so it's easier for you to copy. She puts other images that you can be using in the comments as well. So we have all of your images and all of your wording done for you. So it's all very simple and easy for everybody. Okay, so it's just under photos and albums, and you will have everything that you need here. So if you want to do a fundraiser, there's also the fundraiser one there. And it's a good place too. You can come back and see what was on sale before in the past. All right, so if we go back. Okay, so let's see what else we have. It's kind of all way groups work is when something gets commented on, it all kind of gets pushed to the top. So you got to kind of scroll through. She has lots of challenges to win things, bracelets. So Kirsten takes care of us very well. She'll take us on trips. She'll give us Tupperware. She'll give us bracelets, T-shirts, everything. She treats us very, very, very well. So there's a Facebook training here. This is old. So this is like when Janelle and Kirsten were first getting into the training on Facebook. You'll see all of the information from Tupperware on here. Let's see. There's videos on here. If you have a recruiting question, Kirsten is amazing at recruiting. She actually stole my phone when I was in South Carolina with her last month, and she just started recruiting people from my phone. So, I mean, Kirsten has been doing this for 20 years, and she is the top business leader in the entire company. So she knows what she's doing. So if you have questions too, she's always willing to help as well. She's very, very kind to us. Let's see, fundraising. So a really great thing that you can do on here is use this search bar here. So say you had a question on fundraising, you can put fundraising in there, and all of the fundraising posts are going to come up. There's a really good chance that if you have a question, somebody else has already asked that question. So you can come through here and see what other people are posting and see if that question has already been asked, and watch one of the videos, or, find what you're looking for. If you need something on the fat cooker, you can go in here, and chances are you're going to find some great recipes, some information that you're looking for. So use this search button. A lot of times if you ask me a question and I'm not in the place to find the answer for you, I will tell you, go rock on and search. And this is what I mean. Go on here and search, and you will likely find something that you need. Okay? I feel like I'm dragging on this page too much, so I'm going to move on. If you have questions, let me know. How do you recruit people? Corin, that is a very loaded question. I don't know if that I can answer that quickly. But I think me, you, and Sarah could probably have a chat and talk about how you do that. I mean, it's basically just asking people if they want to join your team. It is how you step up in the business, how you become a manager, and all that stuff. So we can definitely talk about that at some point, okay? That's a whole nother video of itself, though. Any questions about Kirsten's page at all? If not, I'm going to move on to our Tupperware page. So everybody should have gotten our link, which is my.tupperware.com. This is the hub of it all. This is where you go to put in orders and all that kind of stuff. A few things I'm going to show you on here is our Salesforce website. You will also hear this be called our back office. Turn it off too low. This is our Salesforce website. I'm going to show you a couple of things on here. First thing I want to show you is this is where you can see all of our current sales flyers and catalogs. So if you click on catalogs, you'll be able to click on it and see different recipes, different things. If you click on this page again, you'll get a website to it. Make sure that if you send this website to any of your customers, they know that they need to be ordering from you. Because there is ways on this, I'll show you. There is a way on here for them to come on here and order, but that order will not go to you. That order will go to Tupperware. So like this. So if they click on here, they can shop and they can add it to their cart and they can be done. And then they'll tell you that they ordered, and you'll be like, I don't see an order, so they went to Tupperware, not you. So make sure if you use this link. Our team does have PDF files and such like that. I can show you how to make a PDF file of it, or you can use one of ours. So just, it's best to kind of stay away from that link, but if you need a quick link, it is good to grab. Just make sure that your customer knows they need to be ordering through you and not online. Okay, so here's our sample list. So as a consultant, not only do you get 25% off everything, but you also have a sample list where you're going to get 35 to 50% off. So, like, let's see, our Jungle Jam canister set. It is retailed at $19. You're going to pay $12.35. And to make it a little more confusing, which again, we will go through again later, you can see that you get sales credit here. So you're going to pay the $12.35, but you're still going to get $19 as sales credit. Okay, so they're going to give you the full credit as if you just sold it to a customer, even though you're only spending the sample price. And that goes for just about everything. There's a few things that they have you pay the same price. I don't see any of them offhand here. Let's see. Okay, so like the Chevalier Bowls, which is a date and hold gift, it's $7, and you're still going to pay $7. But most of the things you're going to get a discount on. Okay, any questions about samples? Okay, and you have this for all of these. So if I go back to our brochures, like right now we are in our July one. You'll have a sample list on here too. So buying samples are really great for having product on hand to show at live parties or just demo. We don't encourage to have a lot of stock because you can order everything from Tupperware and have it sent to your customers, and having stock is just wasted money. But it is good if like you're really close to your next bonus or something, you can always come on and order something, you know, like spend $35 but get $55 worth of credit, and it gets you to your next bonus. So, I mean, it is good for those things. You can ask Sarah all about her sample ordering, but she's got a lot of it. Let's see. So those are our sample lists. If you have questions about this, just let us know. We can walk you through it some more. Oh, what I do want to point out is that all samples are available 2 weeks before flyers start or a catalog starts, and they end 2 weeks before they end. So you'll see on here, their sure dates are July 13th to August 9th, but available for customers. Oh, Salesforce. Okay. So you can start ordering June 27th to July 24th. So we also get these 2 weeks early before customers. So you'll be able to see what's coming up in the sales flyer. You'll be able to order samples. You'll be able to order paper flyers so that you have them to give to customers. Okay. There's my X. Okay. So that is under current offers there. Last 14 days is a great resource because it tells you basically everything that, ooh, what was that noise? Another genie. Now I lost my train of thought, sorry. It's basically just tells you what's relevant to right now in the last 14 days. One thing you want to pay attention to is product alerts down here. If you click on this, and click product alerts, this will tell you if something is on back order or they're substituting it for another color or product. Like in our fundraiser right now, it's supposed to be purple. They are substituting it with pink right now. Our Shop and Prep has a color substitution, which actually I hadn't seen that. That must mean that we're going to have red coming up in the new catalog. It means that they're filtering out the old color and they're starting the new color. But if something is on back order, it will tell you that here as well. So if a customer gets their order and they didn't have an item, the first thing you want to do is come here, see if it's on this list, and you can tell them, oh, it's on back order, you know, and it should have a date of when they're going to release it. If it's going to be really long, Tupperware is very good at taking care of their customer, and they'll usually send them an extra gift as an apology. So if you have any problems with orders, this is the first place you want to look. Okay. Vistaprint gives us discounts, so this is a great place to go look and see what current discounts they're offering us. If you need business cards or labels for your catalogs, anything like that. All of our current flyers will be here. So we currently are having a sale on our, what are they calling it? The Universal Jar. So this is our current sale item. You can come here.
Hey,
and get the
Becky.
fly- Yeah.
Can we pause for a second? And sorry, I had to step away with Ross for a second because he decided to lose half his bottle on me. So where was the information for the substitutions again?
If you go to last 14 days and then click product alerts.
Okay,
Okay.
gotcha. Okay, perfect. Thank you. Sorry.
No, you're fine. Okay, so yeah, so in the last 14 days, there's just lots of what's going on right now, our current host flyers, all that kind of stuff, okay? There's recipes, news, I believe, also has the product alerts as well. So if you click news, you can get to product alerts. Ooh, somebody just joined us.
Sorry,
No, you're fine.
I gotta call.
Let's see.
What have I missed? Have I missed anything or no?
I'm not sure how long you've been gone.
I haven't been gone that long.
Probably not then. I mean, I went through the last 14 days. Have you seen that?
No.
No, you didn't see that. Okay. Sarah, do you want to go through that with her at a later time, or does everybody mind if I go through it again?
I can go through with that at a later time if everybody's okay.
Okay. Just make a note that you need to go through the last 14 days with her, okay?
I will do that.
All right, thank you. Recipe product knowledge is a really great tab as well. So say somebody wants to know the dimensions on a product, like our, oh gosh, let's see, which product do I want to do? Let's do the stack cooker. A lot of people want to know how big it is to see if it's going to fit in their microwave. We click on it. It will then give you all of the information on it. Okay, it'll tell you if it's microwave safe, if it's dishwasher safe, what temperatures it's allowed to be at, and then down here it tells you the dimensions. So you can tell them exactly what the dimensions are, and it even breaks down each piece as well. Okay, so you can do this for all of our current products. A lot of the sales products you might not find in here, but all of the catalog products are in here. So if you can't find the information here, you can always go to Kirsten's page and post under that product question. Okay, so you'll probably find somebody that knows the answer. Does that make sense for product knowledge? Just go in there and ask about different, or type in the product you're looking for and it'll give you all the information on it. Under news, not only was there the product alert, but you also have, so you're going to get an email each Saturday morning from Tupperware. It gives you our new sales that week. It just gives you the news for that week, everything. If you can't find it in your email, you can come here and you will find it under here as well. Okay. Courtney and I actually just talked about this. For those of you that don't know Courtney, she's a manager on my team. She wants to do some training on our My Week email and all of this. So we will be making a video soon about that. Okay. So yeah, so this is just another good thing for you guys to just come and click around and see what you can find. There is a new consultant link, and it also shows you the Confident Start program again. It shows you your kit ideas. It shows you the guide. A lot of these things you're going to get with your kit in a paper form, but it's also on here. If you really want to, there is a training tab. You will be encouraged to go through all of these tabs and training and everything. There's a lot of good information in there, but because you're a part of Rock On, this can't be said about all the other teams on the company, but because you're a part of Rock On, you're very lucky and you have very good training. So not all of this is as needed as much because we already have so much training on our page for it, but you can come through here and click on different things and you will get a video of how to do things. This is more driven towards home parties. So if you need the Facebook training, you are going to find that on Rock On. Okay? So there is a training tab here. So if you're ever bored or you just want to know more about Tupperware, it is there. Okay. To go back to our home page. Okay, so now I'm going to show you guys how to do some orders, okay? And again, I'm going to go through it quickly, but you will have your recruiter or me to help you when it is time for you to do it. Okay, so you want to click My Sales and place order. Of course, there's there's a party lineup page here where you can put in all your parties, but we're going to have to go over that later because they are running sales reports right now. So you click next. Eric, can you make note of that? At some point I need to go over the party lineup there. That just ruined my training for that, but just make note that if your recruits have questions that you need to go over that party lineup part because that's important to stop back orders. Okay, so to start a party, you are going to click Start New Party and then click Party. All right, so you put in a description. Normally you do like a host name or whatever, you know, if it's a mystery host party, whatever. I'm going to put training for today. Party date is the date that you are going to submit it. So a lot of times when we're doing Facebook parties, we submit on Fridays. But if you're submitting on a random day, it's just whatever day you're going to submit. I'm going to say I'm submitting the 19th. You want to click Other. And then you're going to put in a host. I'm going to use Sarah as my host today. What should disappear? There it is. Oh, there it is. Okay. So then I'm going to click Same as Home Address as long as that's where she wants things delivered to. Oh. I don't know why I put that on there. See, it's right on here. I see your comment though, Sarah. That's weird. And then I know how to spell your name. You're my cousin. I swear. There we go. Okay. Then I click Next. Oh my gosh. Sarah? I'll fix it later. Okay. All right. So now I'm just going to have you do your first customer order. So we'll say that Judy is her first customer. Okay. If Judy dates a party, you can come up here and click Date Party. and then you want to click the day that you're going to submit her order. So we'll say she's doing the 26th. Okay, and so right now how it is set up, Judy is having her order sent to Sarah. Okay, the ship address is Sarah. Okay, Sarah is the host. If Judy does not live close to Sarah, then you want, or she just for whatever reason wants her order to be shipped directly, you can click direct ship up here and then populate the information by clicking same as home address. The shipping for this is, and we have images and everything that can tell you this, but for shipping to a host, it is 10% of retail with a $5 minimum, and direct ship is 10% plus $5 with a $10 minimum. So that is the benefit of having them send it to the host rather than a direct ship. Then you click next. And this is where you can start putting in the order. So I'm going to grab a catalog and put something in so I can show you. Oh, come on. Okay. Okay, so these are regular catalog items. For a sales item, you will click sales special, and all sales items start with an 8. Okay, so you can click how many they want, and then you can click verify. Okay. If you guys see pool balance up here, this is kind of a whole nother beast of itself that we can go over with you as it comes up for you.
So I
Okay,
have a question. I have a question.
Go ahead.
So is it easier if the customer sends it to us and we just give it to them?
If they live near you, I do that sometimes where I'll do a local order. I have it sent to me, and then everybody that's local can order, so they get the cheaper shipping. But you mean a host order, like a party order gets sent to you, or to the host?
Well, like Sarah posted in the chat. She goes, "I always remind the customers it's cheaper to send. So is it cheaper to send to the host, and then we go from there?"
Oh, you know what I do actually is the way, I mean, I make a post in the party and I show them the difference in shipping. But when I'm taking their order, I ask for their address, and then they send their address, which I don't know every state and how far cities are from different cities. But if I see that they're in the same state, I'll say, would you like it shipped to the host for the cheaper shipping? And then they can make the decision.
Okay.
Kirsten sometimes says to go the extra mile and to maybe Google the different addresses, see how far they are, just so that, you know, you don't want them to know that they are paying extra if they are and they don't have a choice. But I always just, if I know that it's somewhat near the host, I'll just offer, do you want it sent to the host for cheaper shipping? And then they can make the decision. Okay?
Okay, sounds good.
Okay. So then we will click next again. And this will give them your little invoice. If you're on a phone, you can screenshot this. On my computer, I have this little snipping tool. And I can go in and snip it, and then I can copy and paste it to them in a minute. So they can see what their invoice is. I make a habit of telling them to look it over and make sure it is correct. So that way when something happens down the line and they say, this wasn't right, you can say, well, I had you check it. So it takes a little bit off of your shoulders. Okay? for a discount, I'm going to go over this quickly. If you're good at math, you might catch on to this. If not, we can always explain it later. Okay, so for a discount, discounts come from you, from your commission. So say this person got 10% off. You want to make sure that that 10% is coming off of their retail total, not with the shipping and tax. We do not discount tax or shipping. So if they get 10% off their whole order, you would do 132 times 0.1. They get $13.20 off their order. So you want to take that $13.20 off of the $162.59 minus $13.20, and that is their total. Okay, so you would come down here then, and instead of putting in the $162.59 for their card, you would put in the $149.39 right here. And if they're paying with a card, then that is what it will charge their card. Okay, that is a very large discount. I don't suggest doing 10% off a large order like that, but you can also do it just off of an item, so like a 39 times, you know, a 5% discount off of one item, they'd get $1.95 off. Okay, that is, so if they're using a card, you put it down here. If they're not using a card and they're going to PayPal you or give you cash or whatever you want to take from them, you just leave it on no. Okay. Click next, and then it's going to have you start another order. I'm going to go ahead and show you the host order. So Sarah's my host, so I should just be able to click next. And this first page is if she wants to order anything and pay full price for it.
Hold up, Becky. There's a couple of questions.
Okay, let me see. You wait until the end of the party to get their payment in for review. Everybody is different, but I personally do it after. I collect orders as I go. I collect their information, like their address and phone number and email, and then I write it down and I have it ready for the end of the party. And then I spend one of my days, since this is my full-time job, I spend one of my days just doing invoices and stuff and closing up a party, and that's when I'll get their information. So it's kind of up to you. If you want to collect payment information so that you have it and you don't have to worry about it at the end, if you have a job or just a busier schedule or whatever the case, you're more than welcome to ask for it whenever and just let them know it won't be ran until after. If you are offering discounts and prizes, you probably don't want to take like PayPal and stuff. You can always take the card information, but since their total may change by the end, you kind of want to wait until the end. I think also taking payment information at the end makes it so that they know they can still change their order, they can add to their order, whereas if you take that payment information, they may think their order is done. So it's really up to you, but yeah, does that make sense? Okay, so that was a question. People that watch this later aren't going to see the chat. So Christine asked, do I wait until the end of the party to get the payment information, or do you ask when they place an order? Okay. Yeah. Okay, so this is the host order. If they want to order anything to make their sales go up or just order something, this is where you put it. I will tell you that host rewards cannot be used on sales or fundraiser items. So if your host wants this is where you want to have them, you want to tell them they have to pay the full price for the sales item or their sales. So you will come in here and put in their sales item or whatever it is that they're wanting. So let's just say this host is going to order a CrossFit. Okay, she wants that, and it's on sale, so she can't use her rewards on it. So we're going to do that. And then I told you guys earlier there was a little trading on this pop-up that comes up as a host. Refrigerator bowls here. You will always have a dating gift at the top here. You will get 4 in each pack that you order. Comes with 4. So this is what we use a lot of times for prizes. So you can send a set of 4 bowls to your host, and that way she can then disperse the prizes through to whoever in her party won the prizes. It does cost you $4. It's $4 for 4 bowls. Okay. Here are bags. You have large bags and small bags that you can send to her. They do cost, I want to say, like 60 or 90 cents. We'll put them in there so we can find out. You can send them a catalog. It sends them 1 catalog for 60 cents. So then you just decide what you want to add to the host order. You close it. You can verify. All right, so the large bags are $1.80. The small bags are 90 cents, okay? And it shows it's costing you $4 for those bowls. When I show her her invoice, though, since these are sales aids, it will not show her the price for those. It'll show her $0, that she's paying $0 for those because it's going to come from the consultant. Okay, you'll be able to see that when we see the invoice. So I'll click next. And now you have your host order. I guess I should have put a little more in there so you see this. Actually, let me go back and put a few more things in here. Let me, so we can have some host credit. I'm going to do like 3 of these so it gives us host credit. Okay. So now it tells you that her party retail is at $381. That made it so that she got $38 in host credit. So at $300, they get 10% of their retail plus, or I'm sorry, at $200, they're going to get their thank you gift, which is the choice of one of these items here. So you just click which one that they've chosen. And then at $300, they start getting 10%. So they got $38. So you'll put your free. Also at $300, they get a half off item. So whatever their half off item is, you will come over here and you'll click half off and you'll put in the item that they want. A lot of times we do have some host bonuses that they get extra things once they hit like $500 or $600 or $1,000. A lot of these, they will need 2 datings. So it shows you here you have 1 dating. You'll want to get 2 datings for some of those host bonuses. So if you're trying to add a host bonus and it's not coming up, let's look at your datings first, okay? Again, all of this we will go through with you as you need it. I just want you guys to see the basics of where they are. Okay. I think I hear somebody on their mic. Does somebody have a question? Maybe not. Shows that everybody's muted. Okay. Okay, so once you put all your host rewards in there that you want, you click next. It's going to tell me that I have host credit still in half off items still. Well, I want to go back and put that in, but I'm not going to do it right now. And then you'll get your host invoice. Her host credit items will all be listed down here. Her regular items will be all up here. Like I said, those sales aids items, they say 0 for her. Okay? But if you show consultant details, it shows me that I'm paying for those over here. Okay? So then, without the consultant part, you can, again, just snip it and send that to her. Okay? Oh, shoot. I just stopped sharing. Sorry. Let me get it back. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that. Then you can click next. And it will take you to your party summary. So here, you'll see all of your orders. People that use a credit card, it will have a total in this spot right here, showing you that they paid that amount on their credit card or their debit card or whatever it is. If it is blank, it means they either still owe you or you took cash in some way, whether it's PayPal, Square, Facebook Pay, however you want to do it is up to you. And then if you have a credit card total here, this total down here is how much you owe Tupperware. So let me get my words together to explain it the best I can. It's not confusing. So this is what you owe Tupperware, which if you look up here, let's see, your customer due amount is $459.08, but you only owe Tupperware $375.41. So that difference there is your commission. So if somebody does a credit card here, this total is going to go down because Tupperware's already got that credit card payment. If they pay PayPal, you automatically get to take the commission off of that order because you only owe Tupperware that much. If everybody pays a credit card, all of these spots are filled in, then in this area here, you're going to have a spot that says overpayment. And your overpayment is what Tupperware now owes you as your commission. Over $50, if they owe you over $50, it's going to come on your commission check. If it's under $50, they're going to pay you that within like the next 2 weeks. So you'll either get a check, or if you have the Tupperware card, you will get it directly paid onto your Tupperware card, and your it's like direct deposit. Okay. If I haven't gone over Tupperware card with you, please message me, and we will make sure you know the information for that. Let's see. So down here it shows you what your total profit should be off of this party. It shows you here what you're paying in sales aids and host bonuses and all that kind of stuff. So this is your total expenses for that party. This won't include any discounts that you give because they come from you. So this, if you give a discount like that $1.95 or whatever, you need to do the $83.67 minus $1.95, and that's what your commission is. That makes sense to everybody, hopefully. Then you would just come on here, and so everybody paid you PayPal, and now you want to pay Tupperware what is owed from them. You put in your card information, set it, and then you can submit. If I click submit, so I'm going to use my Tupperware card. If I click submit, maybe, there it is. I still have to put in my password. So no orders can get submitted without a password. Once you put in your password, that is saying that you agree, and Tupperware is likely not going to be able to fix something that is wrong, or if you accidentally put it in there. But this helps so that way, you know, if your kid's playing on a computer, your spouse, whatever, they come on here and they can accidentally submit some stuff for you. So you will need your password there. Okay, and it's the same password that you use to sign into myTupperware.com. Okay, so that is a party order. I'm now going to show you a consultant order. It's going to be the last thing I show you guys, okay? I want you guys to know how to go in and order things for yourself as well. This is annoying. They don't have this page up right now. I think what I'm going to do is when this comes up, I will record a little video, and I will make sure it gets posted to all of you guys, okay? Okay, so for a consultant order, I'm going to explain these. Obviously, this is for a fundraiser party. Down here, sales aid order. I don't recommend using this. I just recently finally figured out the definite answer to this because I got to go to the factory in June. So the difference here from a non-party and a sales aid order. Basically, Tupperware wants to say you need your sales aids as quick as possible. So say you really do need some catalogs really, really fast. you can click sales aids order, and Tupperware is going to kick that order up in front of any other orders, but you're going to be charged for it. You are going to get an extra shipping charge for that. So unless you really are like an emergency need of something, I don't recommend using that. You'll just want to click non-party. You can put in a description. I would put in like maybe I'm getting sales aids for August. Okay. I'll put in today's date because I'll order today. I'll click next. And then it's going to bring you to this page, and you'll click consultant. One thing I want to mention about non-parties versus parties is if your party is less than $200 or like you're just doing a random order for somebody, you want to do non-party and direct ship so that they get that extra shipping charge. Because if you do it in a party, you're going to get charged that extra shipping charge, okay? So under $200, do a non-party direct ships, okay? I can go into more detail if you need later about that. Okay, so we're going to click next. So you can earn things weekly, bi-weekly, and monthly from Tupperware, or sometimes even daily. We call these our coupons. So you're going to have a list up here that shows you your coupons. A lot of them will be free. Some of them will be $5. We do get business builder packs that are $40 every now and then. But this is where all of your coupons are going to be. So if you wanted your coupons, you can click them and they will populate down here. I can click verify. And I'm going to get my coupons that way, okay? If you want samples, this is where your samples will be. So it shows you that it retails for $39, and that's the sales credit you're going to get, but you're only going to pay the $25.35. Okay, so I can say I want to add some samples. And then if I go to item search and I click sales aids, this is where our sales aids are. So this is where our brochures are. So if you need sales flyers, you can get 20 of them. It shows you 20 right here for $3. If you're a baller and feel like you need 500 of them, you can get 500 for $75. Catalogs are 20 for $11. You can get a case of 140 if you feel like it. Citrus peelers. These are good to send in your host packets. Keychains. We like to give keychains and midgets to our host as well. These are your Tupperware Gold. This is how you will book a party. Don't give smidgets and keychains to anybody. If they want one, have them book a party. Say, book a party and I'll give you one, okay? Don't just give them out. They go to your host only. This is where you can order some more dating gifts. There's your rocker scoops. There's a bag of teeny treasures. This is just a little bag of a bunch of little Tupperware trinkets that you can use to send as gifts, or if you're doing a home party, teeny treasures are really great for that. I like to send whistle straws to my customers that I know have kids. So there's just lots of different things. If you need order forms, you can buy your own set of bags to have on hand so you can deliver things to customers. All of those kinds of things are in here, okay? So we'll say, I'm gonna get the brochures, okay? I'm gonna verify. And now, what I'm gonna tell you about samples is samples have their own shipping cost. So if I do all these sales aids plus samples, it's going to drive my shipping cost up some. So, because it gets confused because they have different shipping levels that they go at. So, for samples, you want to do samples separately from your sales aids or your coupons. Okay, I'm actually going to take these off of here, and I'm going to do them in a separate order. Okay, and click next. It's going to show me 0 because there's sales aids, but if I do this, it's going to show that's what I'm actually paying for. Okay, I click next. Party summary. And then this is where I can go in and what I get, okay? Anybody have any questions about that? I know I went through it quickly, but I just want you to see it, and your recruiter or I can go through it with you as well. Any questions? I think I went through everything. Let me look at my list. Oh, you know what? One thing I do want to show you guys. So, as you guys saw, we have lots of posts that go up throughout the day. Some of you are going to think, I have a job, I have kids, I can't sit at my computer all day, right? Okay, well, there are many scheduling websites out there. I use Post My Party. A lot of Rock On use ThinShare. I know Courtney, the manager on our team, uses Vizzle. But I started with Post My Party, so that's what I'm going to show you guys. I think Vizzle, I believe, for a certain amount of posts per day is free. ThinShare and Post My Party do have charges. So what this can do is you connect it to your party, which we'll have to show you how to do that because it does have to give permission from Facebook to do it. So I can come on here and I can make my template. So like right now I'm using my July 2019 template. It has everything that I want to post in that party. I put the wording, I put the images, I put the day that I wanted to post and the time. Okay, and then I can go up here and I can schedule a new party. And it will tell me since I'm connected to my Facebook. Oh, actually, I'm sorry. We'll click the template that I want to use. I'll use personal groups. Since it's connected to my Facebook, it's going to tell me all of the groups that I have available to use it on. Okay? So I'll just choose one. I choose the day that I want it to start on. There's some spots where you can put in brackets the host or link, and then put in here, like this one, I think I clicked Linda, so I want it every time it has the host in brackets, I want them to put Linda in there. Okay? Thank you, Christine. So she says Vizzle is free for one group a month or $10 for unlimited. You can also schedule from Facebook too, but you will have a template to use over and over. Yes, you can in groups. If you're using groups, you can schedule your post, but like Sarah said, you have to do it then every single party, whereas in one of these schedulers, you have a template that you can just say, oop, post that into this party, and you're done, you know? So there's a lot of options, and it is whatever is going to work for you. I know some top directors that do 5 parties a week, and they sit there and they are able to post on all of them. I don't know how they do it. My mind doesn't work that way. But I know a girl that does 5 parties a week and has 4 kids and posts all of hers manually. I don't know how she does it. But so it is completely all up to what you want to do. Yes, Post My Party is $9.95 a month. And I believe ThinShare, which I will post it in here, ThinShare, I believe, is the name of it. That might be a letter off, but ThinShare.com, I believe, is about the same price. It is a monthly charge, okay? But it is really nice because you do have this down here. If I ever have a problem, I can put in a chat, and they're very good at responding to help me if I'm having an issue or whatever. They're very good at that. These don't work for events. They only work for groups right now. They used to work for events, but I don't know if you guys saw on a few months ago, they had an issue with, actually, yeah, more than a month ago, a few months, almost a year ago, Facebook was going through some privacy issues and getting sued. So we actually lost our schedulers for a while, but then they gave them back to us for groups, but not events. So maybe we'll get events back, but I don't know. So that's how our scheduler works, okay? You can also, like, if you have your VIP group, you can come on here and do a quick, like, post that you want to schedule for that day. But again, that would be just as easy to do on Facebook. Okay. Any more questions? Because I believe I have gone over everything I want to go over. Go ahead and unmute yourselves now if you want to ask a question or ask in the group. Any questions? Anything that you want to speak again or ask about? Anything from anybody? I hear some background noise, so I see somebody's unmuted.
Why is my screen going black?
What?
My screen on my phone just keeps going black.
Oh no. Okay, thanks, Donna. You can go ahead and sign off if you want, or if anybody that is comfortable, you can sign off. I can always leave it open for anybody that wants to ask a question.
Do you have any questions, Corinne?
No.
No? Okay. Well, I'm going to sign off then and stop the recording. And if you have questions, go ahead and message me or your recruiter. And thank you so much for joining us. And I'm so excited to have you guys on our team. Thank you.